Good afternoon. I want to do this video while I'm cruising, okay? Just because I feel like I might have to make a second video. But last night I had a dream, you guys, and this was of a pastor. And this pastor is in real life. He went from being a minister to a pastor, and our current pastor came from his church about a year ago. Our pastor's only been with us for a year, but the pastor that took over, he used to come do preach at our church every once in a blue moon, and we've gone to conferences to the church that he now is a pastor of, and he was friends with our old pastor, and now our new pastor was pastoring the church that he's pastoring. I hope that's not too confusing, but anyway, I learned that he was married and also had a baby on the way. But to be honest, when I saw him for the very first time or the second time, I thought he was a real cool dude. You know what I mean? And I just, at that time, I was thinking, kind of cute, you know? But I only say that because I decided a long time ago if I was going to be remarried, which that, you know, I'm it's probably going to come to, well, now I don't even think about being remarried because we're not going to be here. But I always thought that if I were to have a partner, it would be a man of God and not necessarily a pastor, okay? But this was years ago, okay, when I had those first initial thoughts. And I never talked to this guy personally or anything like that. I've just seen him, you know, whatever. And I didn't know he became the pastor of that particular church until we actually went there. But anyway, no, I lied. Until my pastor accepted the offer, if you will, to become our shepherd. So, and a little bit after that, we went to that church for a women's conference. And so anyway, in this dream last night, this pastor came to me. He was coming down a hallway, and I was in this house, and this house was a pink house. I'll talk about that in a second. It wasn't, the house wasn't pink, but in this one particular room, all the carpet was pink, and there was these two kids in it, and I was helping them eat leftovers or something. And these are two white kids, but they call me Aunt Lashara. And in real life, I'm really concerned about them having to just pick up and leave and go to a new school. But they're well-rounded kids. But I'm motherly to them. I'm auntie to them, and they're like my nephews. So anyway, so I got finished with them, and this pastor comes down the hallway, and he was like, we're going to be together, but we're going to at least be able to go and I can't say have a date, but get to know each other. And I knew in this dream he didn't have a wife. Okay, you guys, this man did not have a wife in the dream. So it was nothing that's what kind of threw me off when I woke up, but it made me think of. So he said this weekend, we were going to have this opportunity to at least sit down and get to know each other this weekend. And he was coming down the hall, and then he had to tend to something, and I knew that was going to um, push our time back, this date or whatever this was going to be for us. So I'm still seeking further revelation on this, you guys. But whenever I see this pastor, and I've dreamed about this pastor twice, and he was always happy and cheerful. This time I didn't see a sense of expression on his face, but it was like one more thing he had to do before we could go on this quote date or go sit down and get to know each other, like face to face. Because like I said, in real life, I've never like been up in this guy's face, okay? On purpose, because I don't want to, I already told you I thought the guy was kind of cute. And he's a powerful man of God, but I know my boundaries, and I've already witnessed something like that happen in my church, and that's why we have a new pastor, okay? Anyway, Carrie Ann did mention something about a vision and colors. She said colors of pink and other colors due to a solar storm and perhaps outages of some sorts. This is not the first time I heard this. And my particular dream, and I think maybe two other people, I don't want to name their names, but two other people had dreams of green auroras, and we've seen that with these solar storms here. I think Mr. MBBM3 did a video on it, or maybe Dabu did a video on it probably a month or so ago, because of increased solar winds or whatever. I can't remember. So I don't know, you guys can go check her video out. But when she said that, it made me think about the purple skies that I saw on that video. After I had that vision, the royal purple, we very well could have a bunch of colors. And it just reminded me of this lady who said her daughter had visions of all these beautiful colors. They appeared to be pretty, but there was a source, there was a reason why we having all these colors in our skies. I myself see pink at night all the time as the sun is setting. And speaking of that, Mr. BBM3 reposted a video of a girl videoing two light sources, just as Brandon has done just recently. One more thing, you guys. As far as the Kelly Green, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this as perhaps part one of the fulfillment of the vision. I can't say that it's specifically a fulfillment of the vision, but what did catch my attention the next day was I was going to my brother's house, and this would have been Friday, and I was kind of like under a sign for this sign called Party City, and I'll have to take a picture and I'll use it as the thumbnail, or I'll just use a temporary thumbnail, and when I take a picture of this specific sign today, when I go down there, I'll maybe just use it as a new thumbnail for a new video. But what caught my attention is the T in party, which is on the top, and maybe the Y in city were both green, but they both were faded, relatively faded, and crackling. Okay, these were the only two letters out of all, 9 letters that were kind of crackling and fading. Two things come to mind. Party City, Party United States, Party, we are the Party City. I also thought about Israel, and I'll maybe do another video on that. But so would it come down like this, not like I saw in my vision, each on both sides of my window, directly across, on opposite sides, but it would have come down like this. And that's what I'm saying. It might not be a fulfillment of the vision, but it definitely caught my attention. Um, when I think about Party City, I think about America. And also a sister, I had that dream about the book of Amos, and she's supposed to be doing something about the book of Amos. In my dream, she wanted to leave that part out, but she's really feeling like the Lord is telling her to do that. And whatever message she's about to give, Andrew Rich, go check out her channel if you haven't. She's doing a series on law versus grace right now. It's very helpful. I still have some of the videos I have to watch, but she did at least 7 consecutive videos. I've only gotten through 4 here in the last couple days. But in the book of Amos, and I told you this when I made the video, the subtitle said, the party is over. And that's what Amos was supposed to declare. Okay, you guys, the party is over. And this is actually what Sherry is supposed to be doing. I'm mind my own business, okay? She got to do what the Lord tells her to do. But all of us should be warning everybody that the party is over. Something is about to give. And I know I have 2 visions written down. One I had today. I'll come back and make a separate video. But I wanted to tell you guys that I think it's so close for us to go home that no words can explain. And yes, definitely have you guys have some extra goods. I normally say this every once in a while. I know Carrie Ann mentioned it. Have a little extra something if you can. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Dollar Tree, get some good stuff. Have cheap stuff at the Dollar Tree. If I even seen stuff for like 75 cents or 85 cents, like canned goods or something they have new now. Get your little extra perishable items. I just started restocking up a little bit here and there because I had used some throughout the summer, of course, with my baby and his friends being home. Okay, God bless y'all. This video is getting long. I'll come back and talk with you later. Perhaps I'll have that picture of that sign of Party City. Maybe I'll find a temporary one just to put up for right now. Okay, God bless y'all.